Some candidates may feel the need to divulge extensive personal hardships or challenges faced during interviews. Can you provide guidance in striking the right balance between sharing relevant information, resilience, and avoiding oversharing to the point it could do potential flaws? Okay, so here's the deal. So you have two people that you're choosing from. You have someone with all sorts of maybe with, I don't know, someone who is a was convicted of a crime or had drug use, drug issues, whatever, etc. Someone with no issues. So, what would you do if you were choosing between those two? Come on. If an employer has a choice, who are they going to choose? It may show resilience, and resilience is a good thing, but people become defined by anchors, by things that they say, and people will see them in that way. It's up to you if you want to portray this stuff. Sometimes people, you'll talk about someone, no, again, I'm not trying to be prejudiced here. I'm not trying to judge people from these backgrounds, but I'm just telling you, you have to consider what you would think if you were an employer. So I don't know. You have to think about that. Now, certain people I've seen will say, I'm a cancer survivor, I'm this, I'm that. And it's very positive to have those things in their background. But the people that put that down, I just want you to understand if someone has, I know a woman that has her own practice who's very successful. She says on the site that she's a cancer survivor when they talk about her amazing background. That's great. I know, but you don't see, let me just be clear here. When an attorney, if you go to a big firm website and you look at the attorneys, and I just want you to think about this way, because this is actually very important. If you look at the backgrounds and the bios of all the attorneys, pretty much any big firm, they're not going to say something like, this person overcame a horrible heroin or Oxycontin addiction. I'm a proud survivor. Or this person is a cancer survivor and this person is successfully living with Parkinson's disease. This is not what firms do on the bios of their websites. They don't. So I don't know why they don't. Did they think that? And again, I'm not trying to be prejudiced. I'm just telling you to look at what's out there. Why don't they do that? Why don't they want their clients to see that? Why? I don't know. Again, or maybe that's just something that is inappropriate to talk about to a potential client. I don't know. Okay. I don't know. Is a client going to judge an attorney differently if they learn that they overcame a Vicodin addiction? I don't know. Again, that's not my concern, but you need to look at what the real world says. And again, the law firm. So just think about it this way. The law firm is your client. So the law firm is your client. You need to do things that attorneys would do to impress their clients. Is it okay for an attorney to go in and tell a client that they've overcome a 10-year addiction to crystal meth? I don't know. I'm not going to be a judge there, but you certainly don't see people doing that on law firm websites. So the law firm is your client. When you're an associate, when you are an associate, you are associate. The law firm or the partners are all your client. They have work and you do it for them. And if you impress them, learn how to do that, you do well. So partners are your client. All these things are really important to understand. You have to act like that. So if you want to talk about this stuff, think about, is this something that a law firm would put under the bio of their attorneys? I don't know. Maybe that'll help you. But you need to be very careful. I think it's very impressive when people overcome this stuff. I'm personally very impressed by it a lot of times, and I identify with it because I've had, for example, parents that have had someone, my stepfather died of cancer, my mother, alcoholism, just all these things. So I identify with it. But again, do you want that in your attorney if you were hiring your attorney? Would that be something, if someone that was trying to get your business, would that impress you? And you have to think about it that way. And I'm not trying to be harsh and I'm not trying to say law firms are bad places, but I'm trying to say that all this stuff can potentially harm you.